Okay guys, to start off gaming news today, today on Thursday, I have no idea what the date is, Duke Nukem Forever actually got delayed again. I don't actually know if it's got delayed before, but it's been forever since a Duke Nukem game, so I could not believe that they said it was going to be delayed again. It got moved from like May 6th to June 14th. Now they had like a whole trailer to do with this, and it was actually pretty funny. It was actually a pretty funny trailer, but the news that it was going to be delayed kind of sucked. So yeah. Alright, so this week a whole lot of trailers didn't actually come out, but one that I do want to talk about that came out last week that I meant to talk about but didn't was a game called Brink. And this game looks actually really good, and what they're doing with this game is they're not making it like the Call of Duty how if you're a single player can win it for their whole team. They're making it so it's very team based, and I think that's a really good idea, and I think a lot of games are going to be getting away from individual play and being based more on team play, like maybe Counter-Strike was. I don't know. If you had one really beast player in Counter-Strike, you could do pretty well, but this game looks really sick, and go check the trailer out. As for the trailers that did come out this week, there was one game called Black Prophecy, and I don't know if this game is just in Europe, but it said European trailer, and it looked like a flying game, but apparently in the tags it said MMORPG, so I don't know what type of game it is. The trailer did look cool though, so I'll link you to that one. Also, Shift 2 trailer, guess that's alright. I really wish they'd go back to the Underground games, because I liked those a lot better. And also, there were a lot of Portal 2 small little trailers coming out this week, and boy, can I not wait for that game. That game looks orgasmic. So yeah, those were basically all the trailers for this week. As for the games that came out this week, there was one really big one and two kind of smaller ones and a bunch of ones that nobody's heard of. But first off, Sims Medieval came out. I guess that's kind of cool. I never really got into the Sims game, but if you're a fan of that kind of thing, go check out Sims Medieval, because that one came out this week. Another smaller game that came out this week is called Lego Star Wars 3. I'm sure you've heard of the Lego Star Wars games. This one's for Clone Wars, and it actually got pretty good ratings, along with Sims Medieval also did. But it got, I believe, an 8.3 rating, which is actually pretty good. And me, personally, I don't really like the Lego games that much. They're funny, I'll admit it, but I wouldn't go spending $60. I don't know how much they are. But if you're into that kind of like little kind of humorous little kind of kid game, go check those out. But not really my cup of tea. Now, something that is my cup of tea is a game called, I'm sure you've all heard of it, it came out this week, called Crysis 2. Now, this game was huge, and the ratings for it got about 8.7, 8.6, somewhere in there, and it actually got a better rating on Xbox. I don't actually know why, but I'm sure it also got an even better rating on PC since the better graphics. Now, on PC, this game looks freaking beautiful, along with the consoles, but there's no comparison between the computer and the consoles. And really, what it's got going for it is it's got a cool online system with the dog tags to prevent camping. It's got cool like little perks online. It's got apparently a really good campaign, but the thing that has going for it farther than anything else is actually the graphics in it, and it's actually comparable to Killzone 3, and some may say it actually looks better just because the colors. But personally, I think Killzone 3 looks better, but that's really just an opinion-based thing. But yeah, so for the releases this week, you got Sims Medieval, you got Lego Star Wars 3, Clone Wars, and you got Crysis 2, sorry, I screwed that one up. This week in the hardware department, we've got a controller for the Xbox 360 called the Razer. And now there's a few special things about this controller. First of all, the something that isn't really that important, but on the right handle, I believe it's got grip. I don't think it's on both, but on the right handle, it's got grip. And another thing is the D-pad. It's, instead of being just one button, it's actually 4 for each direction. Now, I don't know if this means you can't push two directions at the same time, but that could actually cause some problems in some games. I'm not totally sure. Now, another thing that's really special about it, and this is really actually what makes the controller, is at the back of the controller, instead of having 2 triggers, there's actually, four triggers, there's actually 6. 4 bumpers and 2 triggers. And now what this causes is it frees up a lot of buttons because there's custom remapping in the controller. Now, I don't know how the custom remapping works. I'm assuming you hook it up to your computer and set certain buttons to do certain things. Now, I think that's pretty cool. Now, this is worth, I believe, $60, which is actually the same price as a regular controller. The only downfall to this controller is it's corded. Now, people actually seem to like the corded controllers better. So, for $60, if you need a new controller, I'd go out and buy it. If you don't like the 6 buttons on the back, it's a bit of a waste of money if you're not going to use it. But definitely, it's something I am going to go check out. And I believe the only way to get them is to order them on the internet. So, yeah. So, guys, that's all for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Gaming News. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.